Cinema Studio 2.0 has just dropped to Higgsfield, and if you used previously the original Cinema Studio, then you're going to be absolutely blown away by what they've got in 2.0. You'll immediately notice that this is a completely different league, where you can literally change anything from the camera setup, camera style, camera shot, and everything else in between. So you're not just generating small clips here and there, you're actually generating action shot scenes that you can use anywhere. In this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of Cinema Studio 2.0, show you exactly what you can create with it, explain why I think this is fundamentally different from the standard text-to-video modules, and also generate a high-end Formula One cinematic scene completely live. So Cinema Studio 2.0 isn't just a prompt-in, clip-out kind of model. It's built more like a film production system. So instead of just describing a scene, giving it a good prompt, and then getting something else out of it, you're actually doing the whole entire thing just like a production studio. If you see on the screen here, you look at anywhere from camera movement, shot composition, lighting style, depth of field, motion pacing, and actually scene quality, as you can see here. So let me walk you through exactly what we're looking at here. So in the scene setup, first you can define the environment and core subject. So if we go over to image, you can see on Studio Digital 3S35, that you've got everything here from the type of camera that you want. So we've got film, digital, film there. You can see the lenses we have here as well, so spherical and ametropic. All these different things here, and then also focal length and aperture here. So you are literally being a production star doing this completely as a person. You can also see here that you've got recommended stuff here, and then anything saved which you might have seen previously and you want to use exactly in yours. So you would use it just as a standard setup here. You can see you've got the prompt in here, you can generate the aspect ratio here, and then obviously your resolution and also grid structures. You can also add things in here, so if you want to add any elements, you can add these and bring them into the scenario that you want to create. And the reason why this is great compared to the generic video generation softwares is that these tend to struggle with things like precise camera direction and real-world realism. But with 2.0, this is going to cover all of that, either by your prompt or with the settings that are integrated within the model. So let's test something out completely live here. So let's say we're going to set up something. Now I don't know much about cameras, for example, but let's just go for something like a film camera like you see here. Lens, let's go for something like that, for example. Focal length, we'll go for 14 just to get that coolness. And then aperture, let's go for, what else we got? 1.4, 4, and 11. So let's go for a wide sort of shot here, as you can see there. So once that's locked in, as you can see here, it saves as the preset down below, and I can generate a prompt. So I'm going to add the prompt in now, generate the image, and I'm going to show you how it comes up as. So then this has been generated, and let's click on it to see what we've got. We added some sort of like Mercedes F1 car from the 2020 era, and look at the realism like we have on here. So you can see we've gone for that sort of film lens. So as you can see by the outlines of the edges here, it sort of captured that effect. Now obviously I don't know where this is, but look how clear this is right now. I'm so surprised with how this has turned out. But what really is going to be the good thing here is that Cinema Studio 2.0 is going to take this exact photo, this action shot that we have, as you can see, is clearly going quite fast, and what we're going to be able to do is generate a prompt and create an actual movie scene. So if we click on here, you can see the features that I've got here, the camera, the lens, all the different things that we've set up for stuff like this, and now I'm going to click on animate to see what this is going to do. So that's going to take the photo into here, and we can also generate an end frame. So that's going to be your start frame of what the video is going to look like, and then the end frame of what it will end up as. So now we have got that first image there. Before we generate the video, I'm actually going to save this and create an end frame. So what I'm going to do is use this image that we've just generated here, paste it back into this original one. I'm going to create a second prompt, which is going to give us the endpoint frame to give us that start and finish for the video. So this has generated then our end frame image. And as you can see, we've sort of got this crashed car into the barrier here. Now, I'm not really too fussed on the actual position of where this is. As you can see, it's roughly the same. We've got the sort of the sunlight there. But what I'm going to do is download this, and now I'm going to take all of this stuff into the video panel, which is where we're going to create our start end frame video. So I'm going to upload this image here that you can see, add this in just like that. Then essentially we're going to look at this director panel that you see here. So all the stuff that you can see with how you can do uploading images, adding the character prompts, and doing the movement. So if we click on the movement here, we can see the type of thing that it's going to give us. So let's see if they have some sort of sped up one like this. What's dolly out? I think dolly out would be quite good here because it's going to give us like a pan possibly. Or anyway, let's have a look. Let's just try dolly out, see what that's like. And on the speed, we're going to give it an impact style of thing because obviously this is an impact. We'll do a 5-second video. So let's add this end frame in just there. and I'm going to give it a prompt essentially, which is going to generate this video for us based on that start and end frame like we just spoke about. And as you can see as well, just on this, you can see things like you can do single shot, multi-shot, obviously play around with the aspect ratio like we showed at the start, and then more importantly here, you can generate the different style of what you want. So for example, for this, let's just go for action, because this is going to be quite a good action shot that we're going to get here, and let's see how this looks. So I've written my prompt in here, which is going to tell you a bit about it. I'm going to generate it now, which is only 10 tokens, which is great. Obviously, it's only 5 seconds, but let's see how this pays out. I'm going to press generate now. I'm going to cut it back, and we'll see what this video looks like. Right then, so this has now been generated, as you can see on the screen here. I haven't even looked at it yet, but you can see how good it is. So let's click on it. Let's see what we can do and see if there's any sound for a start. Obviously, it is only 5 seconds. I will turn this up and let's just see if there is anything. Now, this is so cool with how you can see this. Obviously, like, there's a bit of deformity on the wheel there as it comes off. But as this replays, you can see obviously we've used the action shot where it goes high to speed up and then high speed down, and it's used the pan out mode which we wanted. But look how realistically this deforms, and you can see in that start frame image when we had the car scraping down at the start, it was really good because it's led us into this here. So in our prompting, we use that. We want the car to scrape and just crash into the side. Obviously this isn't like a real crash, obviously, and this isn't a real track. But you can see how you can work. This is obviously just a 5-second video of how you can generate something like this. But I can just keep watching this over and over again because the realism of it is crazy. Like you see there, that's come out of nowhere. But that's all to do with prompting. And it is quite like a high technical crash. But look all there, everything from like the smoke around it. Like this wing rattles a lot when it hits and then it crumples there. Like this is super, super realistic. And if you can get things like this, like, this is crazy, the stuff that you can do with this now. You weren't able to do this in Cinema Studio original, but now 2.0 has come out. The different things that you can do with changing the settings of the pan-out shots, the style of camera used, everything is super, super good. And as you can see, the film lens captures it really well here. With that sunlight in the back, it gives you that sort of classic feel on a modern era. So this is super, super cool. I'm also going to insert some videos now of general things that you can do and what Cinema Studio 2.0 is capable of, which I'm going to put into the screen now so you guys can just watch over. And just from there, you can see the use cases of this, the range of different things that you can do to create ultra realistic movie type shots. Now, if you guys do want to see more of this, I'm going to give all the links to Cinema Studio 2.0 down below in the description. If you do want to start creating with this is probably the best model out there that I would say personally there is right now for this sort of stuff, these movie action type of shots. So if you do want to have a look, like I said, the link will be in the description. I've got everything else on this screen here, which will show you the different use cases, how to use this, and how you can literally do this yourself following the process that I've just used. So if you want to start doing this yourself, go over to Higgsfield, have a look at this stuff, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.